Good afternoon. Welcome back. It is Tuesday. We are in another week, and this is another topic on building a clear online presence. I am your host, Ebony Rose. I'm a social media consultant, and I am here to give you tips on how you can have a clearer online presence, how you can build a clearer online presence. We've talked about so many topics about followers versus buyers, about being intentional, about being clear with your message, about why your content may feel scattered and, the pressure to put something new out there. We talked about all those things. And last month, I did a whole series on showing up for your business, like just giving you tips and encouraging you on how you can show up for your business, right? So today we are talking about the pressure to go viral, right? Everybody wants to go viral. If it's not like consistently, we at least want to have one post that goes viral, right? Don't we all? We all want that for ourselves, and that is okay. That is all well and good. But there sometimes can be so much pressure to go viral, and it's like it can drive you crazy if you allow it to, right? Viral content is very, very unpredictable. You never know which piece of content can be that content that's going to just take off, right? I remember doing a video, this was years ago, and it was just me. Like, there was this trend going around where mothers would be flapping a garbage bag saying that they're about to clean the house, they're about to go in. That video went viral. I didn't realize that it was going to go viral, but it did. But you never know what video is going to take off, especially if you quit, right? You could post something and then like decide to quit the next day, and that day could have been the day that your post went viral, right? But viral content is very, very unpredictable, so we cannot feel pressured. We cannot um have that be the main goal for us when we are posting our content, when we are trying to be an influencer or, grow our business pages or whatever it is. We cannot expect to go viral right away off of one post, two posts, or three posts. It may take years for one of your posts to go viral, right? Because it's very unpredictable. You never know which one's going to take off. Chasing viral content often leads to losing your message, right? Because, and I believe I touched on this in some videos back, where you will get so attached to trying to do all these trends and do all these things and lose your message for your brand, especially if you're trying to be a professional business. And a lot of businesses out there right now are doing funny trends, because that is what attracts people's interests, right? Doing funny trends here and there, right? But if you're someone who's out there just chasing that and that only, you are going to lose your message, okay? And then it may start to become unclear about what it is that you do, what it is that you stand for, what it is that you're trying to offer, what it is that you're trying to sell, whatever it is, right? So we can't always chase going viral, okay? And the pressure is real. Like, the pressure out there is real to hop on a trend and say, "Oh my gosh, they just posted this. They have the same amount of followers as I do, and their post went viral." So we think, "Oh, that could happen for me too." That's not always the case. So we have to make sure that we don't lose our message when we are trying to put stuff out there to gain visibility and possibly go viral, right? Short-term visibility versus long-term credibility, okay? So let's say a video of yours does go viral, right? Let's say it kicks off, right? You gain followers from it. Cool. That is awesome. It makes you feel good. It's like a jolt of energy and excitement and just like determination, like, oh my gosh, my post went viral and I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep going in this direction. Short-term visibility is exactly what it sounds like. Short-term visibility. You could have a post go viral, and then, like, I've seen some pages, because sometimes I like to just browse other content creators' pages and business owners. I like to browse their pages and browse their content and see, like, oh, they had a few videos go viral, but then you see like other ones that didn't have as many likes, they didn't have as many views, they didn't have as much engagement. And it's because it's it's short-lived. It's not going to last all the time unless you have a significant amount of people following you and your presence on social media is very, very well known, right? And we all desire to get there. We all desire to be at the top of that list where we could push out a piece of content and like after 5 minutes it has like 200 likes. We would all love to get to that point, right? Long-term credibility is where we want to plant our feet. We want to make sure that we are credible, that we are building that foundation for our brands and our businesses so that when we do get to that point where things are going viral, it's no longer short term, it's just the normal. It's the norm, right? But for right now, we need to plant our feet with being credible, with building that trust, with being consistent, with being dedicated to the work that we're putting out there and not focusing on going viral, right? If you continue to show up, if you're continuing to be consistent, if you're continuing to do all the things that we've been talking about, you're going to build the foundation, you're going to build the credibility, and people are going to trust you. Therefore, they're going to start liking your content, engaging with your content, sharing your content, and that can make it go viral, right? So we have to know the difference between short-term visibility and long-term credibility, right? Slow and steady visibility builds stronger business, right? So we pretty much just said this, right? Consistency, building the momentum so that you can build that strong business, because ultimately you want the people in your followers, subscribers, you want them to be people that are actually going to engage with what you have to offer. You don't just want followers just to have followers. You want what is the word? You want people to be engaged. I can't think of the word. Quantity over quality. Quality over quantity is what we want. That is what I was trying to say. Quality over quantity, right? Because you could have so many followers, but they're not engaging. They're not providing. They're not giving you what you're looking for to help you build your page. So you want that quality of it's been a long morning. You want that quality of community so that you can see the results, so that you can reap the rewards of having people that actually are in your corner and without a shadow of a doubt, they're going to like your stuff. They are going to share your stuff. And they may even purchase whatever it is that you're offering, right? So we want to focus on quality versus the quantity number of who we have following us. Because the people that are there for you, the people who are for you are going to be for you. There's room out there for everyone to have the amount of followers that they need or want. We just have to be the ones to put in the work. We have to build that foundation, keep your feet on the ground, keep your face forward towards the goal. And I guarantee you the momentum is going to build and you're going to start seeing results if you don't quit. That's the whole point. You cannot quit, right? Clarity lasts longer than trends. All right. Trends do fade. If you notice, trends from last year have already faded. Like we have new trends now. And, in a few months, those are going to be gone and there are going to be new trends that we can decide to jump on if we want. But clarity is going to last longer than that. So in the middle of these trends, you can pick and choose. I'm not saying don't do any of them, right? Because there may be some that may be funny for your brand or your business that can get your message across in a more relatable way than a stale, stagnant, boring kind of way, right? So I'm not saying don't use trends, right? But don't let that be the deciding factor for your content, right? You want to mix it up. You want to make sure that you are being clear about what you're doing, what you're putting out there. And if a funny trend comes along and y'all want to hop on it, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And hey, that might be something that boosts your visibility on your social media, right? But you don't want to just focus on doing that, right? So viral moments are temporary. Clear messaging is what's going to last for you, okay? Now, this is not for the content creators that are just focused on funny things, entertainment, all those things. Those people have their place. This is specifically for business owners who are looking to be professional. They're looking to build their online presence. They're looking to be more visible on social media, right? These are the tips and tricks that I'm giving for you, right? So that is all I have for today. Make sure you tune in again tomorrow. I am live every single day at 1 p.m. this month, Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you like and subscribe. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave your comments down below, and we will see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m.